Hi cyber family and welcome back to my channel. It has been a week, y'all. I am a little bit less of a hot mess today than I was last week. But yeah, if you want to know about how our first week with our new pre-adoptive placement went, how it's going, stick around and we'll get right into the update. But first, if you are new here, my name is Anna Leonora, and together with my husband Jason, we are foster parents in real life, and here on my channel, From the Fosters, we do foster parenting life together and raise awareness for the foster care system. So if any of that interests you, then please consider subscribing to my channel down below. And while you're down there, you can hit the post notification bell and select your notifications to all so that you won't miss when I post new videos like this. And so you can join my growing cyber family here on YouTube. Okay, so let's get into the update. So if you missed our update last week, I will link the playlist down below. We got a pre-adoptive placement, a little boy who just turned 3 years old, and we are calling him Salem on social media. So now we have him in addition to Casper, who is not a pre-adoptive placement at this point. Reunification is still part of his case plan. And, we've had him a year, so we still have him. He is 5. And then we just got this little boy who is 3 a week ago today. He is precious. We call him Salem. He is really, really cute. And he's been through a lot for his age, and more than anybody should ever have to go through, but especially such a young, precious child. So we are hoping that we're his last stop. His social worker is hoping that we are his last stop. He is pre-adoptive. So we are hoping that, we'll get to provide him a forever home and he'll get to be here forever. And that's the hope. But as I've said before, you just never know in the foster care system, and nothing is official until it's official. So until adoption paperwork is signed, technically he's not legally our child. Excuse me. So, but we're hopeful. We're hopeful. Him and Casper get along really, really well for the most part. The sibling rivalry is strong with these two already. They're fighting over all the toys, and they're tattling on each other, and, normal sibling stuff, but sibling rivalry is strong with these two. They are relatively close in age. They are exactly 2 years apart. But yeah, sibling rivalry is strong, but they're already best friends. So that is going as well as we can hope. We are still situating, the various therapies and settling in. We're getting new furniture for the boys' bedroom. They are going to be sharing a room. And right now the beds that we have, not that it matters because I plan to raise my children, without typical gender norm stereotypes. I want my children to play with whatever they want, wear whatever they want, be able to express themselves however they want. But the beds that we have in those rooms are really girly. We have a hot pink bed and then another bed with like pink florals and stuff on it. But furthermore, the beds are different sizes. We have one toddler bed, one twin bed, and it's just not really working in the room. So we did go ahead and buy 2 new beds. They are both black, so they can be gender neutral for if other children are ever needing those beds or in that room. But they're both black. They're the same size bed, so they'll be identical, and we're going to kind of rearrange the room a little bit. And then if we still have both boys in a year when Casper turns 6, we plan to put them in bunk beds because a kid can't go onto the top bunk until they're 6 years old. And Casper only just turned 5. So we're doing these 2 new beds. They should be arriving sometime this month. I'm not entirely sure when, but at some point this month they'll arrive and we'll put them together. I keep looking that way because their room is like right there. But maybe once I have the new room put together, I'll do a room tour for you. We'll see. But yeah, once Casper turns 6, if we still have both boys, we do plan to do bunk beds in that room. Just for space reasons, it'd be easier. And once Casper's 6, he can go to a top bunk. So we'll see. That's at least a year down the line. And you just, again, never know till you know with foster care. And in the meantime, we're going to have these 2 matching beds, and we're going to set the room up a little bit different and make it a little bit more personalized to them. Because right now it's still very neutral. I made my foster rooms very gender neutral, very, I don't want to say boring, because I don't think they were boring, but I did like a succulent cacti theme with greens and grays, so that it could kind of work for anybody. But now that we have these 2 little boys who have very strong preferences, we want to give them a little bit more of a personalized room to their preferences. So we'll be doing some rearranging and stuff in there to make it a little bit more what they're into at this point in time. So we're excited for that. Like I said, I don't know when those beds are going to come in. It'll be a little later this month, so I'm not sure when that'll happen. But the other thing is we had Halloween. It was really good. Salem did come to us without a costume, so we did go pick up a couple costumes for him and let him pick one. He decided to be Elmo. Casper was Captain America, and they were super cute. We went trick-or-treating around the neighborhood. These kids got so much freaking candy, I can't even tell you. So we've certainly been rationing that out. They're only getting 1 or 2 pieces of candy a day. But we do have candy to last like forever. We did send some with Casper. Casper still has visits, in-person visits with his bio family. So we did send a little baggie with him to his visit so that he could give some to his parents and share with them. And of course, we also sent pictures so that they could see. So that was really good. Trick-or-treating was good. Some of my husband's family was able to come trick-or-treating with us and meet Salem, because of course we got Salem the night before Halloween, so nobody really had a chance to meet him until Halloween. So because we got him kind of, later at night last Friday, so the night before Halloween. So some of my husband's family came trick-or-treating with us, which was awesome. It was really a lot of fun, and Salem took to them immediately. And then the next day we went to my parents' house so that Salem could meet my parents and we could kind of hang out with them. So it was a good weekend. He's adjusted really well to the new daycare. He's going to the same daycare as Casper. Of course, they are in different rooms because there is a 2-year age difference. But they're going to the same daycare. They're having a lot of fun. Of course, we are still in the honeymoon period. Everyone knows with foster care, there's a honeymoon period. As a kid is getting used to a new family, a new set of rules, they tend to be on their best behavior because they don't necessarily feel comfortable and safe with you yet to be able to express their full range of emotions. So we have had a couple little hiccups and we're working with Salem's therapy team and Salem's therapist. Salem's therapy team and his social worker and the people who know him. We do have contact with his previous foster families. So of course they've been able to give us some information as well. And we do plan to keep them. They want to stay in his life. And I am a big fan and believer that children need more people who love them, not less, in their lives. So, as long as the previous foster families want to stay in his life, we plan to keep them in his life. So we are trying to set up a get-together, hangout with them sometime this month. And that'll be really good. But, we're still in the honeymoon period. We've had a couple things with him, but I don't think we've even come close to breaking that honeymoon period yet. It's only been a week. Honeymoon period can last anywhere from a week to a month. It kind of depends on the child. Like I said, we've seen a couple things. He does handle and react to things so far quite differently than Casper. So we are having to coach him through when he's having like a little bit of a trauma moment, and he's having a little bit of I don't really know what to call it. It's not really a meltdown, but when he's having a moment, his moment looks very different than Casper's moment. So we're having to get him through it a little bit differently because they have different backgrounds. They have different trauma histories, and they're different people. They have different personalities. So the way they express it is different. And so we're kind of getting used to that. Of course, taking tips from the people who have known Salem, his previous foster parents, his therapy team, and all of that. But yeah, I don't think we've broken that honeymoon phase yet. So there's only been little things and normal sibling rivalry, fighting over toys, competing to see who's faster or who can do something first. You know, that sort of like just normal sibling rivalry stuff. But right now it's going good. We love him so much already. He is so precious, and Casper loves him so much already. And that's really all I have for you this week, because we're in the honeymoon phase, so there's not that much to update on. So yeah, I hope you all are doing well. I hope you had a wonderful Halloween weekend. I know everyone's kind of stressed out right now because there's a lot going on in the world, just politically. And, you know, I know that people can be stressed, and it's easy to feel alone. But if you need someone to talk to, I'm here. I love making new friends and new cyber family members. And if you're considering fostering, you know someone who wants to be a foster parent, you want to be a foster parent, then just check out more of my channel. Feel free to email me. My email address is always linked down in the description box down below, or you can leave me comments on any of my videos. I do really try to respond to all of my comments. You guys, thank you. We've hit over 400 subscribers today. Not today, but this week. Like, what? Over 400 of you guys. That is incredible. And I'm so humbled by that. Again, if you want to see more of us, more of me, I am on TikTok, and I do post on TikTok daily. It's just easier and quicker. So my TikTok handle will be down below, but it is at thegingerwitch13. And like I said, I post on there daily. My content there really is all over the place because I post a little bit of everything, my witchy stuff, my cats, about parenting, foster parenting. There's just, I'm kind of all over the place there. But if you want to see more of me and want to see more of my life, my husband makes some appearances over there. They're just quicker, easier. There's less editing. So I do post on TikTok daily. You can go check me out there. Otherwise, I'll continue to post weekly here. And yeah, if you have questions, email me, comment, say hi. And otherwise, if you're feeling stressed or you need someone to talk to, I'm here too. Even if it has nothing to do with fostering, foster care, I'm always here. I love making new friends, meeting new people. And I just hope that even amidst all this sort of uncertainty and stress in the world, that you all are going out and continuing to shine your light into the world. And until next time, bye, friends.